Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Zemanek. Our question this time comes from East St. Louis, Illinois. He asks, should Christians be able to get tattoos and/or excessive piercings? This is a fantastic question, and it's one that really is in vogue in the Western culture today. Seems like everybody and their cousin is getting a tattoo or an extra body piercing somewhere. Those who are opposed to it take us immediately to the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28, where God says, and He does say, do not get tattooed. They then close the Bible and look at us very smugly and go, there you go. God said it. That's the deal. What they failed to do is to take the Bible the way it was intended to be read, as a real document for people living in a very real world. What we see in Leviticus, if we back up just 2 verses to verse 26 and read the whole paragraph, is that God is against people doing things to show their allegiance to false gods. All the practices that are listed in verses 26 to 28, including tattoos, were practices that the pagans did to show their allegiance to their false gods. They would tattoo a picture of or the name of the false god on them. They would get an ear piercing or a ring on their nose to show that they were owned by that deity. In other words, it was the equivalent of us wearing a shirt with our favorite baseball team on it. Instead of a baseball team, they would mark their body with their favorite god. And what God was telling the people is, look, you belong to me, not to them, so don't do the things that show allegiance to other gods. That is totally different than going down and getting your wife's name tattooed on your shoulder or getting an eyebrow piercing, something like that. Society has some issues with it, and so you'll need to deal with that. But God doesn't have an issue with it. Well, those are my thoughts. And remember, because of Jesus, life is good today.